As you move forward in this message, you reach a powerful stage. Pray and believe becomes inner peace and unshakable confidence. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that when your faith and actions align, your mind becomes calm, even in uncertain situations. You may still face challenges. You may still go through delays. But now, you don't feel restless. Because something inside you is steady. My dear friends, this is where peace begins. You stop overthinking every outcome. You stop worrying about things you cannot control. You stop stressing about the future constantly. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you trust and move forward. Pray and believe at this stage means balance. You do your part with full effort. You stay patient with the results. Because you understand. Backhand index pointing right, not everything is in your control. But your effort and belief are. And this realization gives you strength. You become calm under pressure. You stay focused on your path. You keep going without fear controlling you. Even when things are unclear. Backhand index pointing right, you don't panic. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that faith creates stability. Backhand index pointing right, when you truly believe, your mind becomes peaceful. So keep going. Stay grounded. Stay faithful. Because when you truly live, pray and believe, you don't get lost in fear or confusion. You move forward with calmness, clarity, and quiet confidence, knowing you are doing your part while trusting the process ahead. Backhand index pointing right, pray, believe and trust, Jesus Christ message. Pray, believe and trust is a powerful message of faith in action. It means you don't just hope for things to change, you connect, stay confident, and move forward with trust, even when life feels uncertain. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that these three words are connected. Backhand index pointing right, pray, to find peace and clarity. Backhand index pointing right, believe, to stay confident in your path. Backhand index pointing right, trust, to remain calm even when you don't see results. My dear friends, many people pray, but they don't believe. Many people believe, but they don't trust the process. Backhand index pointing right, that's why they feel stuck. But when you combine all three, backhand index pointing right, your mindset becomes powerful. Pray means you pause and connect. You release your stress. You become honest about your struggles. Believe means you don't let doubt control you. You keep your confidence strong. You stay positive even in slow moments. Trust means you don't panic about timing. You don't force everything to happen instantly. Backhand index pointing right, you stay patient. And this changes everything. You stop overthinking every situation. You stop stressing about the future. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you move forward step by step. Because now, you understand. Backhand index pointing right, not everything happens immediately. Backhand index pointing right, but everything can happen at the right time. My dear friends, this message builds inner strength. You stay calm in challenges. You stay focused on your goals. You keep going without giving up. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that faith is strongest when it is steady. Backhand index pointing right, not just in good times, but in uncertain times too. So keep praying. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Because when you truly live, pray, believe and trust, you don't feel lost or afraid. You move forward with peace, confidence, and faith, knowing that your efforts, your patience, and your belief are guiding you towards something meaningful and powerful. As you move deeper into this message, you realize something powerful. Pray, believe and trust is not just words, it becomes your daily lifestyle. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that faith is strongest when it is practiced consistently, not occasionally. You don't just pray when you are in trouble. Backhand index pointing right, you stay connected every day. You don't just believe when things are going well. Backhand index pointing right, you believe even in uncertainty. You don't just trust when you see results. Backhand index pointing right, you trust even in waiting. My dear friends, this is where real faith begins. Pray, believe and trust at this stage means discipline in your mindset. You train your mind to stay calm. You train your thoughts to stay positive. You train your actions to stay consistent. And this creates stability in your life. Because now, backhand index pointing right, your peace is not controlled by situations. Whether things are going good or bad, you remain steady. You don't panic easily. You don't lose hope quickly. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you stay grounded. You keep doing your work. You keep improving yourself. You keep moving forward step by step. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that steady faith builds strong character. Backhand index pointing right, consistency in belief creates strength in life. So continue your journey. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Because when you truly live, pray, believe and trust, you don't depend on situations to feel strong. You build inner strength that stays with you in every phase, giving you peace, confidence, and the ability to move forward no matter what happens. As you continue on this path, you reach a deeper level. Pray, believe and trust becomes unshakable confidence and clear direction. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that when your faith is steady, your mind becomes clear and your steps become stronger. You may still face challenges. You may still go through delays. But now, you don't feel confused. Because something inside you is certain. My dear friends, this is where clarity begins. You understand what truly matters. You focus on what moves your life forward. You stop wasting time on distractions. Because now, backhand index pointing right, you know your direction. Pray, believe and trust at this stage means you don't keep doubting yourself. You don't keep changing your path without reason. You don't let fear control your decisions. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you move forward with confidence. You take steps with purpose. You stay committed to your goals. You keep going, even when it's slow. And this creates real progress. Because when your mind is clear, backhand index pointing right, your actions become powerful. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that strong faith removes confusion. Backhand index pointing right, when you trust deeply, your path becomes clearer. So keep moving forward. Stay focused. Trust your journey. Because when you truly live, pray, believe and trust, you don't feel lost anymore. You move with clarity, confidence, and purpose, building a life guided by faith, strengthened by discipline, and driven by meaningful action.